I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures. Today is going to be a quick short video about the new digital renders that we got from Hasbro, or should I say by leaked sources, because Hasbro seems to be missing in action. And this is the reason why I have these two guys on the picture over here. So if anybody has seen Emily and Lenny, it would be nice for them to give a sign of life, maybe a live stream, maybe a little something. I understand because it's been about 3 months and it's radio silence from Hasbro. And I'm going to be showing you in this video that they have a lot of communication problems and they really need to start doing better, because this is something that I think we deserve as fans, because Marvel Legends, Transformers, or Star Wars does not give this kind of crap that you guys are pulling out right now. So, hey, give us a little sign of life, give us a live stream, start giving us updates about our favorite line from Hasbro. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the digital renders of the new G.I. Joe figures. So we're going to be starting by, of course, this is going to be, of course, Grunt. Now, the reason I decided to start with this figure, because I think that Hasbro nailed it on this one a lot better than what they've done right to now, and I'll be making a video more about it. But there's a huge problem with the retro line, not only. So it is nice to see that we're getting the normal helmet. It did have a small backpack. The laser rifle is a nice little add-on. I can even go for the fact that his normal rifle did not have a scope on, nor that he had a pistol on him. So I do like the fact that you're getting the harness, and we're going back to the original line of the G.I. Joe figures, and this does match up with the retro. Now, of course, when you have the retro figures, there's something missing over here. Of course, you have the stand, but where are his fists? Because this was something that Lenny was saying over and over, that the retro line had fists so that they could fight it out with Cobra. But again, they're missing. Maybe they will be added to the final product and they will not put on the digital render. Continuing with, of course, G.I. Joe, here is, of course, Wild Bill Retro. So this one has been announced for a little while. There was already some leaked pictures of him leaking around, and of course I did put them up on my Facebook page and a bit talked about it. And of course, when they had the new wave with the guy who was blurred out, I thought it was going to be this one. Now, for the people who may have the Dragonfly, you should know that the hat is removable because with the hair, but if you take the removable hat, you can slide it over here. It fits perfectly, and this is something I don't understand why they didn't go with the hair fixed on him and have the possibility to remove his hair. The hat and of course his sunglasses are also removable, so I don't understand what's going on over here. Same problem as we have on the one Grunt, is we don't have any fists. So again, for a retro figure, it's a bit surprising and a bit disappointing, but like I said, again, we don't know because this is only a digital render and the final product may have them or may not have them. Now we're moving on to Cobra, and of course we are getting the retro version of the Techno-Viper. Now, as you can see, basically you're getting exactly what you got with the regular classified last one, but minus the little hologram projector who's not here. And again, will we get some fists? Will we not get some fists? Is there some missing items that we haven't seen on it and they didn't put them on the digital render? This is a very interesting question to see at a later date. Now, let's go on to one of the biggest reveals who was kind of teased before, and it is, of course, Destro and his despoiler. Now, is this going to be the San Diego Comic-Con, or is this going to be a normal release? This is an interesting question that for now we don't have an answer, due to the fact that Lenny and Emily are missing in action. So, as you can see, The figure has been a little bit improved. You have 2 head sculpts, you have a huge broadsword over here, you have the classical sword over here, and you have a pistol. So I guess there might be some holsters or some extra little hooks to be able to hook this on. And as you can see, you still have the possibility to enter the missiles over here, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of them who are going to clip underneath. As you can see, they kind of modernized it a little bit, and they kind of give some ammo belt in the same way that the Serpentor figure does have. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's an interesting take on a vehicle that is maybe not very realistic, but it's nice to finally get Destro, the leader of the Iron Grenadiers. So are we getting more love from Hasbro for the Iron Grenadiers? It would be nice because they have some pretty nice and interesting figures. So of course, here is a closer look at everything we get with Destro. I do find it weird that they went with the green eyes like this, like if he's wearing some contact lenses. But afterwards, again, this is something that is in the digital render. As you can see, he has a huge broadsword over here. So I don't know if he believes he's the Kurgan. So of course, this is something to be seen at a later date. The fact that he has a shield like this is also an interesting add. Again, this is what I'm expecting when I'm getting some classified, is having a figure who does have some similarity but has been improved and has been given some extra accessories or a little bit of retooling to go with a more modern version of it. So of course he does have a revolver, who seems extremely strange for Destro. So of course, for an arm dealer having an old weapon like that, the sword, I can understand it's called back to the older version of him. So of course you should have a hook somewhere here over here to be able to hook this up on. Kind of interesting to see this figure in real, or the prototype in real, to see how exactly where the pistol goes, as it goes behind. And of course, when the pistol is in the holster, or where the holster is, would you be able to sit it in? The fact that we're getting 2 heads with a screaming head is a nice little add to it. But at that moment, if you're going to have him having this kind of screaming head, maybe add some extra hands so that he can be pointing, that you could use him in a pointing to the direction, and that's why for he's screaming. So yeah, this is all little stuff that we need to know. So Lenny, Emily, wherever you are, I hope you're doing fine, and come and tell us a bit more about it. Now, talking about something who came out of the blue is this guy. This guy is now up for purchase. He's not been announced, so if you currently want him, he's not on Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse has no information regarding this guy, and he is available in every shop. Amazon has it, Walmart has been having them coming out lately, and I also saw on Entertainment Earth distribution, they're also available, not for pre-order, they are already in stock. So I don't understand what's going on with Hasbro. Why not pushing more of these figures? Why is it that you are holding back, and then coming up and, oh, by the way, they're up for sale? So that does feel a little bit weird. Also, with the Legacy, if I do have a correct memory, were they not also including some figure stands with it? So is it something that is missing on the picture over here, or there's something that you decided to change again without following your charts for those figures? Anyway, let me know what you think about it. Are you happy with what's coming out? Do you agree with my review of these new figures and Destro, and especially our Special Force guy finally coming out? Was a bit of a surprise. Let me know in the comment section, and let's start a conversation around our favorite hobby. So that's going to be it for my thoughts about the new G.I. Joe figures that have been announced. If you like this kind of video, please leave a like, share, comment in the section. If you have any suggestions, let me know also in the comment section. If you want to go and check out my Facebook page, Instagram page, the links are in the description of this video. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and like always, I will see you in my next video. Bye!